Disequilibrium presents Bermuda explains Jamboree in the Hills 2000.
And that's all I have to say about that. Howdy, Morristown! It's great to be here at the Redneck Woodstock. Y'all look like you're ready for some polka music. One, two, three.
I remember that for being, it was a very odd gig that we did. I don't know why exactly we were brought in there. I mean, we can't always gauge, up front whether there's something we accept or not. It's like, well, we're doing a jamboree and they're having a variety of acts and you guys will fit in. That's the pitch. And the best we can do is say yes, really. I mean, unless there's a scheduling conflict, it's like, well, we're going to be not far from there, and yes, it would make perfect sense. And so we do it. And we don't know till we get there if it's really, because when you're doing a festival, or even if you're going out with one other act, like say we were going out with the Monkees, we could be sure that there was a percentage of people in the audience that were probably not Al fans. They probably didn't hate Al, but they probably weren't fans. If we do a festival, there's a whole bunch of people there that may not be fans of Al's, may just hate Al, you don't know. And I don't know that it was completely that way there, but I remember it wasn't a very responsive audience. They weren't very receptive to what we were doing. It was just it was a little bit of a downer. We didn't play poorly. I mean, we did whatever our show was. I just remember it not being very exciting. I remember just sitting there and we'd finish a song and a handful of people would clap, and that was it. It was just very dejecting, it's one thing to think that, a band gets on stage and they completely do what they do, and the interaction with the audience shouldn't matter, but it does. It absolutely, when bands and artists and actors, on stage say they feed off the audience. I mean, there's an energy, there's a dynamic, there's a thing going on there that does affect what you do. It makes it better, or it makes it, a drag, and it just depends how much you let it get to you. And we don't let that stuff get to us. It was odd that we would play for a bunch of people that obviously weren't there to see us. That was not the normal gig for us. So that's what stood out about that. It was just really not our audience.